Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na-eja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much and remain blessed. If you are joining me from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, or any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contribution. Please, each time you watch my video, go to the comment section and put down your comments. That is where we learn from each other. We learn a lot from the comment section. I don't speak alone. I am speaking with you. You can equally contribute. You can criticize if you so desire, but do it constructively so that we can learn from one another. That is why we are here. Thank you so much for joining. Remember, you have to say what is happening in your own area. Whatever happens, if you see something, say something. Don't be silent. We cannot allow the conventional media to continue to change the narrative. We cannot allow the conventional media to continue to play down the situation. We will continue to bring the situation the way it is and say it straight the way it is without hating anybody. We are not preaching hate speech. We are not talking down anybody. We say live and let live. And for those who say we will not live, just like the Fulani Janjaweed have said, they will not live either.
Israelites are us and we are Israelites. I want you to go back to the Bible for some of you that actually study the scriptures. You will see that anytime the Israelites want to go to war, God will say to them, go to that place, conquer it, defeat them and come back. Don't take their land. Don't even take anything that belongs to them. Do you know that is how our land is structured? Nobody can say that we went to war to take a land that did not belong to us. Every other major tribe or ethnic group in Nigeria went to war of conquest to conquer other people we never did. People that never went to war, never conquered anybody, are the ones who are being accused of being domineering. The Yoruba nation you see today are made up of very many subgroups. Ijebu man is different from an Oyo man. An Oyo man is different from an Elaje man. Different. But because of the existence or the expansion of the Oyo Empire, all of them came under one rulership and one language. The Igbo man never did the same thing. The Igbo people, we are numerical in number to such an extent that they could have conquered anybody they wanted to. But in our land, if you go from Ibeku, Moaha to Ahoho, Moaha, or you go to Olokorom, or you go to Ikuanom, or you go to Obakala, let's assume that Ibeku people wants to start a conquest, yes? You go to Obakala and you ask Obakala people, come and join us. Let's go and conquer Ahoho people. They will tell you that you're drunk. They will not join you. Because we are the people that practice the purest form of republicanism. The purest form of it. We are the only advanced civilization in the world not to have a king. Even Israelites begged God to give them a king. And he gave them Saul. And he said to them, you have abandoned the Lord your God in heaven to guide and to lead you. You want flesh to be your king? I will give you flesh to be your king. And you will suffer. And he gave them Saul. And they suffered. But in the land of Biafra, the land of the Asians, we said nobody can be king over us. Only God is king. That is why we name our children Chibueze. Only God is king. Now you understand it. People with this type of mindset cannot conquer anybody. Because I can't go to Mbisa and say to Mbisa people, come on, let's go to Ihiaba. Let's go to somewhere around naked to go and conquer them. They will tell you they're not going. Go and sit in your house and be a king to your wife and your children, not over us. That is why the only thing we know to do in life is dialogue and consensus. Some of you did not understand that was the reason why Okezi Azo had the guts to say what he said yesterday on Channels Television. That you cannot defeat an ideology. Who doesn't know that? You can't defeat it. Do you know that Christendom got to Rome? Nero and all the powerful rulers of Rome tried to kill as many Christians as possible to subdue Christianity. I want Fulani Janjaweed to understand. That is why we don't give a damn what you're doing in our land. All the extrajudicial killings, all the massacre, it only makes us stronger and more radical. On all these threats of we are going to crush them, you have not crushed Fulani Janjaweed, you have not crushed Fulani Yetialam, you have not crushed Fulani bandits. A whole Nigeria is working with ISIS. This is something that Biden needs to know. If Obama will let him know this. It doesn't matter how many people you kill in our land. Those who survive, those that will survive your pogrom and your deal will become 1,000,000 times more radicalized. Look at Imo State today because you killed Ikonso. That is why Hope Uzodinma cannot come outside again. If the zoo thinks they are going to win this very battle, they are dreaming. And as I said, at the end of this, Fulani Caliphate will be sacked from Sokoto. Put my words down on paper. They will be sacked from there. Those that fought for us and defended our land fought with nothing for 3 years, against the whole world for 3 years. Henry Kissinger was begging President Nixon. These people, they are Igbo Jews, try and help them. Kissinger was waiting for green light from the UK. Britain kept saying, we have a special relationship with America. America, please don't intervene. It's our former colony. Remember the agreement we had. We can give them flag independence, but in actual fact, we're still controlling them. That was what happened to Africa. Independence. They only gave you flag independence. You are not free in Africa. You are never free and can never be free until Biafra is free. Now, do you understand what I'm saying? Until Biafra is free. These are the things that some of you must understand. You see people that we are locking down our homes for today, they fought with their bare hands for 3 years. Despite the bombing, despite everything. It was at the end of the war that Nixon now said that had Biafra held out for 6 more months, that America would have come in. But by then it was too late. By then all the saboteurs have assembled themselves in Lagos and Nnamdi Azikiwe, as we have today. You know, there was in Lagos and Abuja writing their epistle and talking rubbish about rubbish nonsense. Ojukwu was hated by his own, some not by, we love him of course to bits, hated by the traitors and the saboteurs we had in our midst. They were in Lagos as they are doing now, writing and talking rubbish, claiming one Nigeria. My happiness is that their villages are under siege, some of them. All those that fought against Biafra today, they are suffering. Every ethnic nationality in the zoo that's joined hands to fight against Biafra, today they are under the cosh. And they're feeling the pains. As I told you many years ago, everything we suffered in Biafra, they are all going to experience it. Is it not happening now? Of course it is. That is why at the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. 67 to 1970. We will remember them. And do not forget, even after this program, you're going to pray over and over Psalm number 1. Tomorrow we pray Psalm number 2 for 150 days. Elohim should bear us witness. People have been saying that Fulani people invaded Ebonyi State. The killings took place in Benue State, actually, but it is our people, Izi people, that should have been in Ebonyi State. But Nigeria made them northern Nigerians. So when a Janjaweed is talking from Sokoto, he is also claiming our people, Izi people of Ebonyi State, that they carved into Benue State. I hope you're paying attention. For those who don't understand why we are fighting this very war to liberate our land. Our people are part of the north. So when they say in northern Nigeria, there are Igbo people who are northern Nigerians. Can you believe such rubbish? Do you see why I had no respect for Nyawodo. He was a learned man. He went to school. He can speak very fine grammar. And I said to him, how can you be your Hanese President General and there are Igbo people in as part of northern Nigeria? How is that possible? In Kogi and in Benue State, how is that possible? If I am to be the Hanese President General tomorrow, heaven forbid, of course, I will make sure that every Igbo person comes under one umbrella until you say you're not Igbo. Easy people are in Benue State and are being massacred. The name of the community is Ubo Enyim or Wete in Ado local government area of Benue State, not in our own Ebonyi State. These are our people that they carved into such injustice. I sometimes I wonder with our people, such level of injustice, how can you allow it to just pass and do nothing about it? Our people are being killed. Although the place is only accessible through Obala town of Ebonyi local government area, but the people who are being killed, they said they removed our app from where? It's no longer on Play Store. Britain is working overtime. They said that IPOB community radio app is no longer on the Play Store. Of course, it won't be. It's Britain, they have money. How much do they have? They went to Google. Is it not Google that owns Play Store? Go to Google now and write in Nnamdi Kanu on the search engine on Google and see the news you will get. To try to poison the mind and the hearts of the world. Now go to DuckDuckGo, you know that search engine. Go to Bing, another search engine. Go to Firefox, go and type in Nnamdi Kanu. Compare the results, you will see. Everything on Google is bad news. To portray me as a terrorist. To portray me as a killer. Because Fulani, they are controlled by El Rufai. They have over $30 billion war chest to keep Nigeria one and to be milking all of you. The Chikwo Kikabiam is fighting for us. And they can never win. They've removed it from Play Store. I'm not surprised. This was what I want people to understand. That these things we're encountering today was exactly what they did between 67 and 70. Before Britain kills you with their Fulani slaves, they will first demonize you. That's their classic. I read in Britain, so I know what I'm talking about. I know them very well. They will first demonize you. That's what they do. Very clever. A very clever move. They will first demonize. They will use the media. They will demonize you. They will demonize you. They will demonize you. So that when they come to kill you, nobody will be asking after you. Very clever plan. And that's what they're doing now. Do you know how I knew this? You know, some of you just go through history, you don't do your research. I do research. You know, when they kept calling Ojukwu secessionist, you did this, you did that. I kept wondering. When it occurred to me that this is how Britain operates, I went back to Aburi conference to go and do my research. It was during the research that it occurred to me that Ojukwu did not actually start the war. It was Nigeria that started the war by firing the first shot at a place called Gekem. If I'm not mistaken, do you understand? Ojukwu went to Aburi to go and negotiate restructuring. Now listen carefully. It was the same Britain that said no to restructuring. Because Britain was afraid that with restructured Nigeria, if you take Nigeria back to the regions, the likes of Dr. Michael Opara, Awolowo, and all the rest of them will continue to grow the economy of the South. Because as at 1964, 1965, 1966, Biafra land, the East, had the largest and the fastest growing economy in the whole world. Dr. Michael Opara, may your soul rest in the bosom of the Most High. Dr. Michael Opara had the fastest growing economy in the whole world. He was growing the economy of Biafra at the rate of 40% every blessed year. Britain wanted to stop it. Are you listening to me? Britain wanted to stop it. That was the reason for the war. Britain went and convinced Nzogu, convinced a few other people that things are not working very well in Nigeria, that there must be a coup. Britain, MI5 engineered the coup, claiming that if they overthrow Tafawa Balewa, they will appoint Awolowo as the head of state. Are you following me? That was how we ended up in this trap today. Everything that happens in the zoo, they look for an Igbo man to blame. That's what they do. It was Britain that inspired the coup. A coup of officers from all over Nigeria. They got together, sacked Tafawa Balewa. But some of what they did not know was the target of Britain was Biafra. Not Nigeria. Their target is to stop the economic miracle of Dr. Michael Obama. Here is a black race doing something that other black people cannot do. Here is a black race with a cement factory, ceramic factory. They had everything. They had Niger Steel. They had everything. We must stop them. That was the reason for the war. If you don't know, let me tell you now. That was why they had a coup. That was the reason why. Thank you very much for correcting us. They said that Radio Biafra app is still there. Please do not bring us fake information. Please, I beg of you. Are you following what I'm preaching to you this morning of the 31st when Biafra land is under lockdown? Are you listening to me? Britain demonized to kill. Once the coup finished, they now went to Fulani and told Fulani, the person that killed your revered leader, Ahmadu Bello, is an Igbo man, no longer Niger Delta.
Thank you so much for your patience to watch from the beginning to the end. I hope you have learned something from the video you have just watched. The video you have just watched is to bring information to your doorstep and for educational purpose. It is not to demonize anybody. Let us watch continuously and see who can be able to make a sense out of every nonsense we are seeing. We must continue. We move. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra is here. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye-bye. See you again.